Hello everyone, we'll solve some problems on the De Moivre's theorem. So this is first problem. Simplify 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta whole power 5 divided by cos theta plus I sin theta power 3. Okay, so here we use the formula, trigonometric formula 1 plus cos theta. So that is 1, we know that the formula 1 plus cos theta is equals to 2 cos square theta divided by 2. Okay, or we have one more formula, 1 minus cos theta is equals to 2 sin square theta divided by 2. We use this formula to simplify this one. Okay, so given, first we write the given, it is 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta whole power 5 and denominator cos theta plus I sin theta whole power 3. Okay, now this can be written as 1 plus cos theta means it is 2 cos square theta divided by 2 plus, here we keep this I as it is, so sin theta can be written as 2 sin theta divided by 2 into cos theta divided by 2. This is by the formula sin 2 theta is equals to 2 sin theta into cos theta. If we change the angle theta by 2, then it becomes sin theta is equals to 2 sin theta divided by 2 into cos theta divided by 2 whole divided by cos theta plus I sin theta whole power 3. Okay, so here we have whole power 5. So in this case we can take cos theta by 2 as a common term. 2 cos theta by 2, then we get, on taking 2 cos theta by 2 as a common term, then we get in the bracket 1 term of cos remains, so that is cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2. So whole power 5, denominator cos theta plus I sin theta whole cube. So further simplifying, that is adding powers to these two terms separately, we get 2 power 5 cos power 5 theta by 2 and here cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2 whole power 5. Denominator cos theta plus I sin theta power 3. Okay, now this can be written as 2 power 5 is equals to 32 cos power 5 theta by 2. Now applying De Moivre's theorem, it becomes cos 5 theta by 2 plus I sin 5 theta by 2 denominator. So again applying De Moivre's theorem, it becomes cos 3 theta plus I sin 3 theta. So you can observe that here we have cos plus I sin form, here also we have cos plus I sin form, but here in the numerator we have different angle, but in the denominator also we have the different angle. So we can use this formula, that is using already yesterday only we have proved this one, that is cos of theta plus I sin theta whole divided by cos phi plus I sin phi can be written as cos of theta minus phi plus I sin theta minus phi. So using this formula, this can be written as 32 cos square theta by 2 cos of 5 theta by 2 minus 3 theta plus I sin 5 theta by 2 minus 3 theta. Further simplifying this, we get 32 cos square theta by 2. So simplifying this 2 on taking LCM as a 2, then we get cos of minus theta by 2 plus I sine of minus theta by 2. So this can be written as 32 cos square theta by 2. Cos of minus theta is equals to, we get cos theta plus I sine of minus theta is equals to minus I sine theta. So that is theta by 2. So this is the required answer. Next problem, prove that 1 plus cos alpha plus I sine alpha divided by 1 plus cos alpha minus I sine alpha whole power n is equals to cos n alpha plus I sine n alpha. Okay. Solution, LHS equals to 1 plus cos alpha plus I sine alpha divided by 1 plus cos alpha minus I sine alpha whole power n. Okay. So this can be written as 1 plus cos alpha, we have 2 cos square alpha by 2 plus I, in the place of sine we can write it as sine alpha divided by 2 into cos of alpha divided by 2. Denominator also we can use the same formula, that is 2 cos square alpha by 2, but here sine minus is there, minus I, again by using the same formula, that is 2 sine alpha by 2 into cos alpha by 2 whole power n. So this is equals to, here we can write it as 2 cos square alpha by 2, 2 cos alpha by 2 we can take as a common term, then we get here cos alpha by 2 plus I sine alpha by 2. The denominator also we get the same. On taking 2 cos alpha by 2 as a common, we get cos alpha by 2, but here sine is minus I sine alpha by 2. Okay. So here power is n, in the denominator also we have power n. So 2 cos alpha by 2, 2 cos alpha by 2 get cancels. So numerator can be written as cos of alpha by 2 plus I sine of alpha by 2 whole power n. Denominator minus sine is there, therefore it can be written as cos alpha by 2 plus I sine alpha by 2. This minus can be taken as a power by using the De Moivre's theorem. So minus 1 into n is equals to, we get minus n. Okay. Now taking this term to the numerator, it becomes cos, since both bases are same. Okay. So taking this term to the numerator, powers can be added, therefore we get cos alpha by 2 plus I sine alpha by 2 power n. So on taking this numerator we get plus, so n plus n is equals to, we get 2n. So cos alpha by 2 plus I sine alpha by 2 power 2n. Okay. Now again by using De Moivre's theorem, it can be written as cos 2n into alpha by 2 plus I sine 2n into alpha by 2. 2 get cancels, we get cos n alpha plus I sine n alpha. So this is the required results, that is RHS. Okay. Next problem, prove that 1 plus sin beta plus I cos beta divided by 1 plus sin beta minus I cos beta whole power n is equals to cos n pi by 2 minus beta plus I sin n pi by 2 minus beta. So this is almost similar to the last problem, but here we have 1 plus sin beta plus I cos form. Okay. So as I already discussed about this, so wherever we have sin plus I cos form, there we have to change the angle, that is we have to change this beta by pi by 2 minus beta. Okay. So on changing pi by 2 minus theta, then we get this sin terms in terms of cos. Okay. So that is sin can be replaced by, since we know that cos of pi by 2 minus theta is equals to sin theta, and sin of pi by 2 minus theta is equals to cos theta. Okay. Therefore, so in the place of sin beta we can replace it by cos of pi by 2 minus beta. Again same by cos, it can be replaced by sin pi by 2 minus beta. Okay, so therefore LHS can be written as 1 plus, in the place of sin beta we can write it as, or once again you write the given, that is sin beta plus I cos beta whole divided by 1 plus sin beta minus I cos beta. So this is the given. So this can be written as 1 plus, so in the place of sin we can write it as cos pi by 2 minus beta plus I sin pi by 2 minus beta divided by 1 plus sin means it can be written as cos pi by 2 minus beta I, sorry, minus sign is there, minus I sin pi by 2 minus beta whole power n. So this is because we don't have any formula for 1 plus sin beta is the one reason, and only de Moivre's theorem is only applicable for cis form, that is cos term plus I sin form. Okay, so here we have sin plus I cos, so therefore for two reasons we have to change this angle by pi by 2 minus beta. Okay, then it is easy to simplify. 1 plus cos, we have 2 cos square theta by 2, but here the angle is already pi by 2 minus beta whole divided by 2. So since 1 plus cos theta is equals to 2 cos square whatever this angle divided by 2 plus sin pi by 2 minus can be written as I as it is 2 sin pi by 2 minus beta divided by 2 into cos pi by 2 minus beta divided by 2. One denominator also same, 2 cos square pi by 2 minus beta divided by 2 plus minus I 2 sin pi by 2 minus beta divided by 2 into cos pi by 2 minus beta divided by 2. So whole power n is there, so whole power n as it is. Now this, so further simplifying we get, here we can take 2 cos as a common term. On taking 2 cos term outside, that is 2 cos pi by 2 minus beta divided by 2 outside, you just keep as it is, don't go for the simplification. Here we get cos pi by 2 minus beta whole divided by 2 plus I sin pi by 2 minus beta whole divided by 2. Denominator also will get 2 cos pi by 2 minus beta whole divided by 2. In bracket we get cos pi by 2 minus beta whole divided by 2 minus I sin pi by 2 minus beta whole divided by 2. So here we have whole power n. Okay, now here 2 cos get cancels. Now we got cos plus I sin form. Again in the denominator also we have cos minus I sin form. So here we can apply the de Moivre's theorem, that means this minus can be written as power minus 1. Okay, that is cos of pi by 2 minus beta divided by 2 plus I sin pi by 2 minus beta divided by 2. So whole power n. Denominator cos pi by 2 minus beta divided by 2 plus I sin pi by 2 minus beta whole divided by 2 power. Since it is minus is there, by applying de Moivre's theorem it becomes minus 1 into n is equals to minus n. Now bases are same, powers can be added, therefore this can be written as cos pi by 2 minus beta whole divided by 2 plus I sin pi by 2 minus beta divided by 2 power. Adding powers, here we have n, on taking this minus n to the numerator becomes n plus n, which is equals to 2n. Okay, now further simplifying this one we get cos. Now applying De Moivre's theorem, it can be multiplied with this angle, that is cos 2n is there, 2n into pi by 2 minus beta divided by 2 plus I sin 2n pi by 2 minus beta whole divided by 2, 2 get cancels. Okay, so then we get cos, so n can be multiplied with this angle, cos n pi by 2 minus n beta plus I sin n pi by 2 minus n beta. So this is the required answer. So this is the RHS. Okay. Next problem. If z is equals to cos theta plus I sin theta, then show that 1 plus z divided by 1 minus z equals to I cot theta by 2. So given that z is equals to cos theta plus I sin theta, so here we have to show this is equals to, that is 1 plus z divided by 1 minus z is equals to I cot theta by 2. So for that we have to consider this 1 plus z divided by 1 minus z. Okay. Solution. Given z equals to cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay. So now consider LHS equals to 1 plus z divided by 1 minus z, which is equals to 1 as it is. So z, substituting z value, we get cos theta plus I sin theta divided by 1 minus of z. So we get minus cos theta minus I sin theta. Okay. Now we have the formula for this 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2 plus I sin theta can be written as 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2 whole divided by, so 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2 plus minus sign is there, minus I 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Now numerator 2 cos theta can be taken outside. On taking 2 cos theta by 2 common, we get cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2. Denominator 2 sin theta by 2 is common term, therefore 2 sin theta by 2. On taking 2 sin theta by 2 common term, we get sin theta by 2 plus I cos theta by 2. So here 2 get cancels, cos by sin is equals to cot theta by 2. Okay. So here for denominator, so here denominator we have sin plus I cos form. To convert this form into sin plus cos plus I sin form, we divide and multiply by I. That means we multiply this term with I. Okay. So multiplying this, we get here, you can observe that numerator is cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2. We keep this as it is. Denominator sin theta by 2 plus I cos theta by 2. Multiplying this I with this denominator, we get, so this I can be taken here, that is cot I into cot theta by 2. So cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2 as it is. Okay. But denominator can be written as I into sin theta by is equals to I sin theta by 2. Already I is there, I into I is equals to I square, but I square value is minus 1. That can be written in the next. I into I is equals to I square cos theta by 2. So this is equals to I cot theta by 2 cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2. Denominator can be written as I square value is equals to minus 1. Sorry, here we have minus sign. So here we have minus sign. So this becomes minus I square. But I square value is minus 1. Minus into minus, it becomes plus. So therefore this becomes, cos terms become plus. Therefore it can be written as cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2. So here because I square value is equals to minus 1. Now these two terms get cancels. We get I cot theta by 2. So this is our RHS. Hence the proof. Okay.